Breaking business news is coming out of the retail world today. Saks Global, the parent company of Saks Fifth Avenue, has filed for bankruptcy protection amid growing strain in the luxury retail market. The filing was confirmed by multiple outlets and comes at a time when even high end brands are feeling pressure from shifting consumer behavior, rising costs, and a slowdown in discretionary spending. While bankruptcy filings often spark immediate concern, it's important to understand what this move actually represents and what it does not. This is not an announcement that Saks Fifth Avenue stores are closing tomorrow. It is a financial restructuring process designed to stabilize operations, manage debt, and reposition the company for long term survival in a retail environment that has changed dramatically. Saks Global oversees the broader corporate structure behind Saks Fifth Avenue, including real estate, digital operations, and brand strategy. Filing for bankruptcy protection allows the company to renegotiate obligations, streamline costs, and preserve core assets while continuing to operate. Luxury retail has traditionally been insulated from the volatility faced by mass market brands, but that insulation has been eroding. Over the past several years, luxury shoppers have become more selective, more digital, and more value conscious. Inflation, interest rates, and economic uncertainty have reshaped spending habits, even among high income consumers. At the same time, the cost of operating luxury retail has risen sharply. Flagship storefronts in major cities carry enormous real estate expenses. Staffing, logistics, and inventory costs have climbed, and competition from online luxury platforms has intensified, forcing traditional department stores to invest heavily in digital experiences just to remain relevant. Saks Fifth Avenue has been navigating that shift for years. The brand has made significant investments in e commerce and experiential retail, while also dealing with the challenge of maintaining large physical footprints in a market where foot traffic is less predictable than it once was. The bankruptcy filing reflects the tension between legacy retail structures and modern consumer behavior. It's also important to note that bankruptcy in this context does not necessarily mean failure. In many cases, it is a strategic reset. Retail history is filled with brands that use bankruptcy protection to restructure successfully, emerging leaner and more focused. The goal is often to protect the core brand while shedding inefficiencies that no longer align with how customers shop. For employees, customers, and partners, uncertainty is natural, but bankruptcy filings are designed to keep businesses operating while solutions are pursued, not to immediately dismantle them. Stores typically remain open, orders continue to be fulfilled. Gift cards and loyalty programs are usually addressed as part of the restructuring process. The larger story here is about the luxury market itself. For decades, luxury retail relied on exclusivity, in store experience, and brand heritage. Today's consumers still value those things, but they also expect convenience, flexibility, and transparency. The brands that succeed are those that adapt without losing identity. Saks Global's filing underscores how difficult that balance has become. Luxury retailers are no longer competing just with each other. They are competing with direct to consumer brands, resale platforms, and digital marketplaces that move faster and operate with fewer fixed costs. Maintaining relevance now requires constant reinvention. This moment also highlights the broader transformation of American retail real estate. Large department stores once served as anchors for shopping districts and malls. As consumer habits shift, those anchors carry increasing financial risk, even for iconic names. For Saks Fifth Avenue, the brand itself remains powerful. Name recognition, supplier relationships, and customer loyalty still matter. The question moving forward is how those strengths are leveraged in a leaner, more digitally driven retail environment. As the bankruptcy process unfolds, more details will emerge about restructuring plans, creditor negotiations, and long term strategy. Until then, speculation should be avoided. What's clear right now is that this move reflects pressure, not disappearance. Saks Global's decision is part of a broader reckoning across retail where even the most established names must adjust to survive. Luxury no longer guarantees immunity from market forces, it demands evolution. For consumers, the immediate impact is likely minimal. For the industry, however, this filing serves as another signal that the traditional luxury department store model is under strain. How Saks emerges from this process will matter not just for the brand, but for the future of high end retail in the United States. This story isn't about collapse, it's about recalibration, and it's one more reminder that no sector, no matter how prestigious, is immune to economic reality.